I do know that there's been things that we all go through, right?
Mhm.
What is a reason for you to break up with someone that you've been together for a decent amount of time?
If they are not a hustler, I need someone that's driven. I need someone that's a hustler, and I like someone that likes to lead. I can be very submissive if I know that you are a good leader.
Mhm.
A lot of people pretend to be a good leader, and then you hand them the baton, and they stand there looking stupid, not knowing which way to run the race to run towards. And then they're like, so then it's like, let me get it back. Let me run this thing. Like,
Follow me.
follow me, and they still can't even follow you correctly. That right there will get you left. I will break up with you because it's like, come on, like I'm already giving you guidance. I'm already telling you, just follow me, and you still not even following my lead. So it's like I can't be with someone that wants to be in control, but doesn't even know how to be in control.
Mm.
And they get upset when I try to give them some sort of direction on how to lead, and they just, I just can't. So for me, someone that's not motivated will make me break up with you. Someone that is a cheater will make me break up with you. Someone that doesn't have any goals or ambitions and stuff like that will make me break up with you. And
Not an earner.
yeah, a earner. I need someone that definitely earns, but just certain things. I like someone that's romantic too, like different things like that. But I mean, I could teach those things.
Yeah.
You just have to want to be taught.
And that's the thing. So, I mean, Alan had said this to send this to us earlier.
Mhm,
Well, when we were having a conversation about that, um, women are attracted to more so earners
mhm.
than they are dudes that might already got it.
Yeah.
And I could understand that because I'm a great earner, and if I had a little bit, what I'm
Mhm.
saying, something light.
What makes you think you're a great earner?
Well, I always get the job done and I deliver.
Mm,
Like that's just
you
how I
deliver,
build.
huh?
Yeah, I deliver.
What you delivering, Rico?
Dick.
Ah.
Like
Okay,
dick and
okay.
promises.
Digging promises. Not digging lies.
Not digging lies, digging promises.
Okay.
But what happens is, and that's how I always say this, but that's how women trust men, right?
Mm.
Like if a man can say something and then double down on it and really make it happen,
And deliver.
yeah, and deliver, that's how you
Mhm.
get the trust. And those are earners.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, shout out Big Fendi. I remember,
Oh yeah, I love Fendi. Hey.
yeah, he's a dope dude. 5 years ago, I was working with him.
Mhm.
Um, and he was always drilling in my head. He's like, yo, you know what the difference between me and everybody else? I'm a earner.
Mm.
So I don't need to negotiate because I know what I want and I
Mhm.
know what I deserve because
Mhm.
I earned it.
Mhm.
So, like I actually started working with his son
Mm.
and he wanted me to mentor his son at one point because his son was like 18.
Okay.
I was like 25.
Mhm.
And damn, I told my age. So but yeah, so then what happened was that instilled earning, you know what I mean? Like, and I think that earning is a great thing because earning allows you to look forward to something.
Yes.
Now,
I love that.
you know,
I absolutely love earning, and I love my story, because I got it out the mud.
you earned it.
Oh, yes, I earned it, so it feels good getting everything that I once upon a time used to manifest in my mind and, in my like, speaking it out and writing it out to see, like, it actually came to fruition for me,
Mhm.
and I have so much more to go.
But
Just getting
now,
started.
but now, so here's the thing, right?
Mhm,
Being that you're an earner,
mhm.
and I know that you've dated somebody who could possibly be considered not an earner,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Um, so like, how do you end up in a relationship with the person that you know isn't earning or isn't an earner or somebody who, like you said, can't take the baton and finish the race? How do you even mentally get invested or emotionally get invested in a person like that?
Well,
Is it like a trick?
yeah, you see how you said dick and promises? So, it's definitely head and promises, dick and promises. But the thing that you didn't end off with is delivering. That's why I said, "Do you deliver?"
Yeah.
Because every relationship that I can recall that I've been in was based off of promises. Me believing, and that's what a lot of people do. They make the mistake of believing in a person's potential and not actually seeing what it is they're doing day in and day out. Like, I don't wanna hear or see what it is that you can do. I'm sorry, I don't not see. I don't wanna hear what it is that you can do. I want to see what
Mhm.
it is that you can do. A person will fall in love with a person's potential before actually seeing what it is that they're gonna do with those
Yeah.
promises that they made, like,
Yep.
make them fulfill it. So for me, it's like I be wanting to see it so bad that I kinda make myself believe that it's happening. It's this is what's happening. It's gonna happen. Oh yeah, any day now. It's right around the corner. And then it's like when I get disappointed, that's when the arguing starts.
Mm.
And that's when the honeymoon phase starts to
Ends.
go away. You know what I mean? It just ends because it's like, all right, in the beginning you're all in love and y'all are having sex and it's just amazing and it's great
And you're new.
and you're new. You haven't gotten on my nerves yet. But
Yet.
it only becomes no, seriously, it only becomes after that 30 days starts to fade, the 60 days start to fade. I don't know what your time period is when you start to realize, like, all right, I done paid for breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert. I'm working. I'm dropping the pussy off. I'm dropping the head off. And you're I'm doing everything I can do, and I'm coming up with business plans, and I'm trying to tell you to do this, and I see you, and as we're running in this race, you're further and further back there, and I'm like, "Come
The
on,"
gap.
like, hurry it's yeah, the gap starts to as the honeymoon phase starts to just the smoke clears and the honeymoon phase starts to go away and it ends,
Yeah.
that's when you really see, like, "Oh, wow, you were just dick and promises. You weren't dick, promises, and delivery."
Dick promises and potential.
Yes.
DPP.
Yeah, not even potential. I don't even wanna see the potential no more because
Yeah.
the potential is what it is that no, seriously, the potential is what made me date the person because they
Mm.
talked a good one, and they made me believe in the potential that they had, and I believed in it so much that I faked myself out to date them and actually take it there with them, and then now I don't see any delivery and all of that potential and promises and dick and yeah, I'm cool.
Yo, there's this thing, right? I think I might have said this here before, but I gotta say it again because it's
Mhm,
just exactly what you're just saying right now.
mhm.
It's like if you get a girl to love you, she'll lie to herself. You feel what I'm saying? Just get a girl to love you, she'll lie to herself. You
Yo,
don't gotta lie to her. Just get her to
yes.
love you, she'll lie to herself.
Oh my gosh, yes. Yes, Rico, like, complete no, I'm serious. It's the truth, though, like, you're smart as hell for even saying that. It's the truth. We be believing what we wanna believe, and
Mhm.
then by the time we realize it's too late,
It's
like, you already in love and, sometimes some
tatted.
girls is already tatted, tatted, pregnant, for some girls,
Yeah,
and then it's like,
pregnant.
dang, like, thank God I don't have that issue of being pregnant, but I mean, and a cover up is about to happen in a minute. But regardless or whatever, like I'm just saying, like yeah, I said to myself, it's definitely about to be a hot girl summer for me.
What? Wait, why are we go? Wait, we can't do
Yeah,
that.
Why
yeah.
not?
I'm
That's like,
confused.
well, not that you can't. You can do whatever you
I
like.
sure can. And you don't really know what I mean by hot girl summer.
Okay, yeah, I don't.
Meaning,
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm about to like be jumping around, having sex with all these. No, I'm going to be doing what it is that I haven't done before. I'm going to be doing a lot of self love stuff. Like that's what
Okay.
I mean by hot girl summer. I'm gonna be traveling. It's a lot. Like I make all this money and I haven't really traveled. I'm always working like all the time, like just working, working, working. And as y'all know, me being a content creator, I can mix the two. So
Yep.
even if I decide to go to Dubai or go wherever, if I say, all right, I'm gonna bring my, person with me, my photographer, whoever it is, y'all gonna film me. And this is gonna be a vlog. And I'm
Yep.
gonna make some money. I'm gonna make a YouTube bag, or I'm gonna make a bag doing whatever other content. Like I'm a content creator. So I can literally have people pay me to watch me enjoy my life. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So that's the thing that I
But
feel
you're not
like
gonna
is,
have someone to share it with.
oh, I am my homegirls. Oh, that's why I said it's gonna be a hot girl summer. Me and my homegirls, we're outside this summer. We're outside, we're traveling, we're doing everything we wanna do. Everything I haven't done for myself that before I get into any other relationship, I'm gonna do this summer. I'm traveling. Anything I haven't already bought, which I bought a lot of shit, I'm gonna buy some more of it. Yes, a lot more investments is coming, like a lot more investments. I'm gonna be doing a lot of things that I just didn't get a chance to do.
So
And I'm not rushing into a relationship this time
do you
at all.
feel like you attract the wrong type of people?
Leeches? Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
why do you think you attract leeches?
I think that I am a giver.
Leeches? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm a giver, and I think that people can read that. Like, I'm definitely the girl that will pick up the tab, like, "I'm taking you out. Be ready at 9."
See, I need that in my life. Like y'all know how I feel about stuff like that.
Like, I
Yeah.
that's the type of girl I am, but for the wrong person,
Hmm.
that is I'm setting myself up. That's an ultimate lineup
Yeah.
because it's like, "Oh, word? This is the type of energy she got? Alright, cool, I like that." And now next thing you know, before you know it, it's like, "Alright, cool." Now they're seeing what else you're gonna pay for next, and they're still not offering to go you know how somebody when
Yeah.
the check
Yep.
comes, they wait to see, like, if you gonna grab it or what yeah,
Yep.
I'm
If
yeah,
your eyes start looking around when the
yeah.
check comes, I don't like you.
Or if you grab your
like,
phone and you be looking at your phone trying to like, come on now, stop playing.
yeah.
We both know the check, like,
Or
right
you go
here.
to the bathroom. That's
Yeah.
old. Like, don't go to the
Yeah, you
bathroom.
ain't gotta even do all of that.
Yeah,
You ain't
like,
even gotta
come
do all
on,
of
just
that.
sit right here.
Period.
Let's figure
Like,
this out.
yeah. I mean, I'm not even gonna do the figure it out thing. I'm gonna
Yeah.
just pay for it, and that's gonna be your last day
Well,
with
that's
me.
what we figured out,
Yeah.
right?
That's
That's
gonna be
what
your
we
last
figured
day.
out.
Yeah, because if you doing that wax stuff, I'm not doing the Dutch. I'm not doing the splitting the bill. I don't even do that with my homegirls. Like, either I'm paying or you paying.
Wait, what's Dutch?
Oh, you don't know what Dutch is?
Dutch is 50-50?
Yeah, 50-50.
Why do they call it Dutch? Is that like popular there?
That was an old school
That's how
term
they do
I
it
heard. Like,
in
yeah.
where's Dutch at? That's the Netherlands, right?
Netherlands is also the
It's
best country in the world.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Financial and
Yeah.
crime.
Yeah.
It's
I
like
mean,
number
but
one,
yeah.
right?
Yep.
That's what I've always heard. Like, well, we're gonna
The
go
So
Dutch.
we
the
should be
Dutch
going
split.
Dutch.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Well, you don't have to go Dutch. No,
Yeah,
not
I'm good.
you. You're in a different
Right.
position in life.
Yeah.
But other people may have to go Dutch.
Speak that position in life, right? I
Mhm.
think that you're a content creator.
Mhm.
You live, from our view, a
Mm.
fast life.
Mm.
Fabulous. Fast.
Fabulous
fast.
fast.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Tell
mean,
me
you're
what
moving
what do you mean when
around.
you say fast?
Fast meaning that you could be in New York today, LA tomorrow,
Oh yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So it's really fast. Restaurants, people.
Yeah.
You know a lot of people.
Yeah.
Your life is like.
But I'm also a very introvert, which I'm gonna break out of that too, and that's what I mean.
I don't
when
think
say
so.
how
I think you gotta that's the thing I realized too.
Mhm.
Like sometimes when you get through a breakup, you like people think, oh, I need to change such and such about myself.
Mhm.
No, you don't. You just need to change who you gave yourself to. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't gotta be an introvert now.
Yeah and no. I'm gonna tell you why. So just being real vulnerable. I went through a breakup recently, and it was about probably like 3 weeks ago. And I would say that because I was such an introvert, it was way more harder for me than it would be for someone that had a whole bunch of homegirls that they could just call, all right, girl, we going out tonight, we doing this, we doing that. I didn't have that, like, because I didn't make myself have that. I just made the person I was with my like
Everything.
everything. And that was the person that I literally spent all my time with, all my days, all my nights, all my afternoons. So it was like to have someone to pick up the phone and talk to, yeah. But when you're in a breakup, the last thing you want to do is be in the house all damn day and just talking about it and just scrolling on social media like that. Well, it will drive you crazy. Now being more social. I'm like, all right, girl, let's go out. Let's do this. Let's do that. Like I'm making lunch dates. I'm making plans to go up, meet up with the gym partner. I'm going out of like going to the studio. Like I'm doing more productive stuff. Like I'm taking singing lessons. I'm taking guitar lessons, piano lessons, dance lessons. I'm doing things to like really like love on myself and get
Yeah.
more into myself. Um, but I didn't really necessarily, I wasn't doing anything necessarily that was gonna revolve me loving myself, finding out what I even like as a person. I didn't even really know what I liked as a person. I just knew that I like to make money. But it's more to me than making money is what I'm starting to realize. Making money is wonderful, but I didn't even really know anything about myself. Like, okay, I would love to see how I would like to enjoy playing the guitar. I would love to see how I can actually increase my craft because I sing. Taking some singing lessons, actually doing stuff like that. I want to travel. I've been seeing people travel. I'm always liking travel pages on Instagram. I want to start going. I want to
Yeah,
go.
I sent you a couple.
Yeah,
I sent you a couple.
In the words of Rico, I
Yeah.
gotta go with Rico's word on this. It sounds like you're learning how to love out of survivor mode,
What do you mean?
because the only way you knew how to love is survivor mode. And somebody in survivor mode, their only objective is money.
What do you mean?
So when you don't have nothing,
Mhm.
what's the only thing you're trying to get?
Everything.
Money. And
Mm.
you think this is the end all be all, money, money,
Mhm.
money. People
Mhm.
coming in your life, you're gonna love them in survivor mode.
Mm.
After you have money for a while,
Mhm.
you start realizing it ain't the end all be all.
Yeah.
It's like you naturally start transition out of survivor mode, and
Mhm.
you need to be loved correctly,
Properly.
Mhm.
differently now,
Mhm.
because you're not on survivor mode.
Mhm.
And when you hang out with people in survivor mode,
Been there.
I think it triggers you.
How so?
Or maybe like
Imagine, Rico, imagine when you're on survivor mode, some girl talk about, let's go take guitar lessons.
Oh yeah, all you think about is making money. Like I don't want to take no.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Like,
I
what?
might still be in survival mode because like, well, we got time for that right now. Like,
Yeah.
nah, we ain't got time for that. Like,
Yes.
but I guess, but you gotta realize too who you're dating, because sometimes where you see yourself, that person that you're dating only sees themselves half as far,
You
right?
know what though? In reference to what you're saying, right? Your mind might not be on let's take guitar lessons.
Mhm.
The person that I was with was down to do stuff like that because they didn't give a crap about paying a bill. They didn't know when a
They
bill
were
was
just there
due.
for the ride.
Oh, that's what I'm trying to say. They would have been down. Oh, you want to take piano lessons? You want to take? Oh, because I don't gotta pay for nothing. I don't know when the rent is due. I don't know when the lights is due. I don't know when that car, whatever payment you have to. I don't know when nothing is like. I don't know when nothing is due. So I'm gonna be in oblivion, and I'm gonna want to take any lesson you want to take. I'm gonna go on any trip you want to go on because I don't pay for nothing. You do. So that's on you when the bills is due. It's not on me. I'm not gonna push you and say we can't do that right now, babe, because we need to film this content. We need to do this. We need to get that done because this is due then. This is due then. We need to make sure that we're buying these investments so that we're on this track. They didn't care about that. So when you deal with someone that doesn't necessarily care about money or care about
The growth.
not even the growth, just they don't even care about being an adult and having responsibilities. They're gonna do the things that are distractions um with you to a point that is not healthy anymore. There's a point where it's healthy distractions, and then there's a point where you're just living in oblivion and you don't care about anything that comes with adulthood. You're not an adult at this point. You don't have responsibilities.
It's a fun person.
Yeah, your partner does, but you're
Fun
not.
people are
Call it
fun.
fun? I don't call it
I
fun.
don't know if it's fun.
Well,
I would call it
a fun person is
a
supposed to
child,
just
maybe.
be a
That's
vacation,
all it is
not a
maintenance.
permanent resident. A fun person is just a
The
vacation.
tourist.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Fun people are the fucking best. They're the best.
Until you try to take them serious.
You never supposed to.
Yeah, and that's my problem. That was where I took.
A fun person, because let me tell you something. The last person you want to hang out with, you
I
don't
can
want
admit.
you don't want to hang out with an unfun person when you're trying to have fun.
Yeah.
And you don't want to be with a fun person when
When
you're
it's
trying to
not-
be
But
serious.
it's a balance, and that's what I wanted was a balance. I wanted to have the balance between having the best of both worlds because I can. But this is the whole thing about when you try to. Another thing I also learned was like, don't mix relationships and business. At least for me, anyway. Mixing relationship and business. No, I'm not gonna do that again because, like you were saying as well, sometimes people don't know how to play the position correctly, and they take it as you're being bossy. And really, I'm a boss, and I was a boss before you met me, and I know what I'm doing, which is why I'm where I'm at. And in order for me to maintain where I'm at, these are certain things that have to happen. So either you can listen to what it is that I'm trying to tell you, from a place of love, but business,
Yeah.
and follow my lead and see how you can increase it and make it better, or just sit back and at least just follow my lead.
But that's well, so there's also all right, yeah, I can understand, but you shouldn't mix business with relationships when you're meeting and dating somebody who's very much beneath you. Now, you can mix business and relationships if y'all business is in the same field
Yeah,
or if they complement each other.
let him preach.
You know what I'm saying? You
Yes.
feel me? Because like what ends up happening is, did you ever feel like and I'm just speaking from my own experience,
Mhm.
right? Because when I start feeling like you're my child, I grow resentment towards you.
Yes.
Like I
Yes.
don't want to. I mean, now I have a child,
Yes.
so now it's like before I thought I knew what a child was, but now that I actually have one, I don't need an
Listen.
adult one.
So now I'm like at a point where I'm like, I can't do this no more. If I even see anything that reminds me of any of that, I can't. I don't even want to do it. I'm in a place right now, and it might be.
Well, Z, what are you
Bad.
really attracted to?
I don't want anything right now. So I'm not even. I don't want nothing. I'm finally in a place where I want. I'm serious. I'm
That's
tired.
that's
I want nothing. I don't want a relationship. I just want to have fun. I want to date myself. I want to do everything I have to do to like continue to level up even more
Mm.
on my own. Because every relationship I've been in was not good. It was a distraction. It was no good.
Z, no disrespect. I'm
What?
just saying.
I chose wrong or something.
No, I'm
What?
just saying. When
Well, yeah, you
anybody
did.
trying to get with you, they're going to see what that thing like. They gonna
Yeah.
want something. They're gonna be like, yo, let
Let's see
me.
what thing like.
They want to see. They
The
want to
whole
be like,
thing,
they
the
trying
whole
to get
kabit
with
I'm
you.
not
kabang.
trying to get in nothing. Is what I'm saying. They're not gonna see what nothing like.
How you gonna get past that?
Because I'm cool. I'm not giving nothing up. I'm cool. I'm serious.
You gotta make a man commit suicide.
I'm
He
cool.
he
He
gonna
ain't gonna
be
commit suicide if I don't give him a chance.
he gonna be like, yo, let me see what that thing like, baby.
No, I'm
I'll take
cool.
you out to.
And I'm also celibate right now.
For how long?
I'm gonna be celibate for a while.
What's a while?
I don't know.
I need a number.
I don't have a number. I'm
3
gonna be honest
months?
with you. No, I don't even have a number.
Celibate and hot girl summer?
Yes. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, don't like my hot girl summer
Yeah.
is not the typical what everybody thinks. I'm not gonna be out here just giving it up, doing this, doing that, out here just living it up in that way. Not in the, like I'm not looking to do all of that. I'm looking to really like take my love self journey, like take my
You want to explore yourself.
yes, and learn myself in ways I've never got to learn myself. Like I really want to take this self love journey to a different level and like just really do everything that I've never gotten to do with myself. You know, anything that I've always dreamt of doing, like music is a big passion of mine. I'm coming out with my project very
Okay.
soon. So
Congrats.
thank you, thank you. So I want to definitely like just push my music. I want to get into my e-commerce businesses like that I already have now going on. And really like push them and invest in them even more. And I just really want to just take the time to curate organic, real relationships, friendships, not relationships. I'm sorry, friendships, but those are relationships too.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, those. Yeah.
So, all right. Did it take
Yeah.
this breakup to learn that?
Yes, it did. Because
Okay.
I went through a divorce, and then this time I was nearly engaged. Well, I was engaged.
Nearly
Because
engaged.
I don't.
You,
I
I
say
was,
nearly because I feel like
you was
girls-
engaged.
I'm sorry.
I went to,
feel
I
like-
was
I
there.
feel like it was
Z.
fake. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it was fake. I don't feel like it was real. It was
Why do you feel like it was fake?
Because just the way that everything ended and the way that they just moved like so quickly with the next, none of it, it couldn't have been real. It couldn't have been real. I wrapped my mind around the fact it couldn't have been real. So I'm like, all right, the
It looked
nearly.
mighty real on Instagram.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie.
Anyway.
I didn't.
Anyway,
I,
you with the nearly
I didn't
relationship.
like the timing.
Yeah, a lot
Yeah.
of you know what's the crazy part
I
about it
didn't
is
like the timing.
you're not the only one that said that. My homeboy Nick also said that. You know Nick, right?
No.
Nick Yardy.
Oh yeah,
He
yeah.
also said that too. Like a lot of my real friends said that. They was just like it looked real selfish and not.
Yeah, like why did it?
Yeah.
Like I mean, this is my opinion.
of course.
I don't think you should ever propose to somebody on a holiday or their birthday.
Yeah,
Like-
I would honestly say I agree with you. After I sat back and thought about it, like at first I was just like no, but after I sat back and thought about it, I was like, you know what? This shit ruined my birthday. I'm like, now I gotta top this next. I got like for my new birthday, I gotta make sure I top to like so I can wash that memory out of my brain
Yeah.
because my like when I think about my birthday last year, what I'm gonna have to think about that.
The proposal. That's
Yeah,
why I don't
like,
like that.
I ain't
Yep.
like that.
It's a trap.
Yeah.
It's a trap.
Like I ain't like that.
And I was like, this didn't happen. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, what if she says no? Like, I was like, I
should have
looked,
if I'd have known.
I looked at London. I was like, ooh.
Ooh, yeah, I know. I love London too. Yeah, but yeah, it is what it is. It wasn't real. Like I said, half proposal, but
She
nonetheless,
said half proposal.
yeah. Because I mean, you gotta kind of wonder when you see a person like that's how you really get to know the real them after the breakup. When you see how they move, that's how they really wanted to move all along, and that's who they
You
really
think so?
are.
Sometimes they move out of
Yes.
hurt. I done
Nah.
did some real grimy things because I didn't want to show how hurt I was that she left me. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Like-
because
Like what?
well, you know, like fuck they friend, but like,
Oh no.
but the
Oh,
thing is,
wow, what?
but like,
Rico, that's below the belt.
but that's what I'm saying.
That would
Like,
make me think if you never loved me, if you did something like that to me.
nah, you left me. You never
I
loved
don't
me.
care.
You
But
didn't
guess
love
what?
me.
It's a thing called being an adult, right?
Yeah.
So when you're being an adult about a situation and healthy communication, right?
Mhm.
So yes, okay, of course. I would at least try. Like, did you at least try to talk with her and communicate before doing that?
Well, first let's move your mic a little bit.
Okay.
over.
Did you try to communicate? I'm like, did you try to communicate with her healthily before doing that?
See, like the thing is, like I don't really cry in relationships, but if I
I
ever
didn't say cry, but
But
communicate.
I'm just saying, when I cry, I'm trying. I'm
Okay.
like, yo, don't leave me. You know what I'm saying? And then
I'm
you
feeling
still
triggered
leave.
right now.
I'm feeling triggered.
I'm feeling triggered. I see this thing in my mouth.
Oh, I have to be in
I'm like, I
celibate.
feel triggered.
But yeah, celibacy. You got discipline.
I know. It's gonna be hard, but I got this, yo. I
Now
got
you
this.
gotta be able
I
to
don't
do it.
believe in celibacy. I think
don't
it's a
believe in it
waste of
either.
time.
I do.
I think it creates to me celibacy is like Bitcoin.
It's a
Like
pump
I
and
hate
dump.
cash and I'm gonna do Bitcoin.
For
It's
me,
just like another world for no reason.
the reason why I feel like it's needed for me is because I'm not gonna be emotionally attached to anybody at this point because my heart is still broken. And because I'm trying to heal. So me trying to give anybody a chance knowing that I'm mentally not even there and I'm still in the rebound phase, if you get what I
Did
mean,
you?
it wouldn't be fair to the next
But
person.
a person with this is my opinion,
Mm-hmm,
a person with status,
mm-hmm.
a person who's moving fast need to understand it's okay to have these like ephemeral temporary relationships. They're very quick.
They're very normal.
They're very like in your situation, you got your DC person.
My what?
You have your Maryland
my,
person.
my what?
You have your Cali person.
I'm not like that. I'm not like that. Like I'm a person that once I find somebody, we locked in. That's it.
Ooh.
I don't be, and that's maybe I need to switch it up and
Yeah,
just
you
be a
might want
player.
to. No, 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 you're not a player. No, that's not a player.
That's not a player?
That's somebody that's on that. You on your grind. You ain't got time for somebody distract.
I've never done that.
It's like a flight
Once
attendant.
I find someone I like,
Yeah,
Flight attendants got
Yeah,
maybe
niggas.
a
nah.
billionaire.
Once I
Like,
find
like
someone I like,
if you meet a
I'm
billionaire like
locked in.
Eve, then you're good. Because if you marry a billionaire,
Mhm.
the billionaire busy anyway.
Yeah.
You're gonna have your own life. They're gonna have their own
Yeah,
life.
but I focus on making my money. I'm not focused on making another emotional connection. Like,
You
Talk
know,
about that. What do you mean?
because, like, all right, so let's say if I was dating someone that was ultra busy, right? Once you have my heart and like I'm emotionally locked in with you, I'm not thinking about like sex and stuff like that. I'm thinking about, okay, what can I bring to the table? Let me make some more money. Let me do some more investments. Let me see how I can help my partner to become a better person in life and elevate them and what they got going on in their brand and stuff like that. Like I fully invest my time into building me up and my partner up. That's where my mind goes. I don't go into thinking about like sex is the last thing that's on my mind. People might think that I'm a really sexual person, but I'm sorry. I'm really not that sexual of a person
That
when there's things on the table that we haven't fulfilled. Like if I know that you're not satisfied in your life with where you're going and you have things that you want to fulfill, my energy goes into that. Yeah, we can have sex and yeah, I think you're fine and I want to do this and I want to do that, but at the end of the day, you're not fulfilled. So how can I fulfill you? That's the thing that I want to do. I want to fulfill my partner in ways that sex can't even
it
equivalate to.
sounds so great to me because listen,
Because anybody has a pussy and anybody has a dick and
and-
anybody can fuck.
not anybody.
No, meaning I
Yeah,
can
yeah, but
literally
anybody
take
can
my
try.
pussy.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
I can
yeah.
put my pussy on your dick and fuck you.
Yeah.
But how am I gonna?
Wow.
You're still gonna be empty after I'm done. Like you're gonna be empty. You're still gonna
I'll be
leave
empty.
thinking about. Yeah, your nuts are gonna be empty. No, really though, you're still gonna be empty on the inside because you have goals, you have ambitions, you have
Yeah.
dreams, you have things you want to do. So I'm trying to think about how I can help you with those. But of
Yeah.
course, if we're both on our grind, obviously you're gonna do your thing, I'm gonna do my thing and stuff like that, and I'm gonna see how we can both, complement each other. But I'm not thinking about doing all of
Why does it
that.
have to be one or the other? Why can't we have sex and make money?
We can, but I feel
But
like
she's saying that with
I
the
wanna.
person who's not really making money or like, well, you got to remember too, being a content creator, especially a successful content creator,
Mhm.
is the best job you can ever have
Yes,
because you have the most amount of time
yes,
and literally work is remote for real.
yes.
Work is I'm here, I'm in
I make my
Dubai,
own schedule.
I'm gonna just do something right now and go get me a
That's
couple
it.
hundred. You
Like
feel
I
me?
literally have free time. Like God is so good. I promise you. Like this job is the best job ever. Like I literally like it's the best job ever. I can do it anywhere. Like I literally can go in my bathroom and work. Like it doesn't matter where I'm at, what I'm doing, anywhere, anytime, any place. I can work and make my money. And I love that about this job because it's like it's a blessing from God. Literally, I can go anywhere and make money. So I always try to turn anybody that I'm dating on to doing that in any field that they're in. I don't care if you're a trucker. Guess what? We're gonna come up with a trucking e-commerce business where you can teach people how to start their own trucking business. Because guess what? You're gonna make money in your sleep. I always try to think about how I can turn my partner into a digital asset, like me. Like I'm an
A
asset.
digital asset.
Yes,
I
I'm an
like
asset.
that. A
So
digital
yes,
asset.
like
Good job. Great word. I
know?
like that. Digital asset.
yes. So that's all I'm all about. Like I always tell people, like, let's see how we can take whatever you got going on and put that online and make you some money.
Do you believe that you can I think that, and I only say this because I've had conversations with you here
Mhm,
and outside of here, right?
mhm.
And I think that sometimes you might blur the lines between your ability to overcome and the people that you're actually picking.
Mm,
And we know your situation and your journey,
mm.
right? Like you said, you got it out the mud,
Yeah,
dolo.
yeah.
But now you gotta realize that 95% of people are in the mud because they can't get out the mud, even if you gave them a clean towel. You feel me? So like,
You know what I've noticed?
what?
And I'm praying and I'm asking God to let like now I had a conversation with someone yesterday because I kind of had some resentment. So what I noticed was a lot of times I'd get with someone and I'd inspire them to be great, but not while they're with me for the next relationship, for the next person. And it made me have a lot of resentment. I can't even lie because I'm like, hold on, wait. Especially because, we all snoop and stuff like that afterwards to check and see how things are going and stuff. And it's like, hold away. I see you doing all the things I was trying to get you to do when I was with you. And when I was with you, you was lazy. You seen I had it, so you felt like you was comfortable and didn't want to do it. And now that we not together no more, you got all the hustle, the grind, the ambition. You want to get up, you want to do this. Where was that at when I was with you? But
You had the bag.
exactly.
Yeah,
So because I had the bag, they felt like they didn't have to get it, and I feel like I intimidate a lot of people to a point where it's like they feel like I couldn't even try to compete with it, so I won't even try. They feel, and I'm not even saying compete, at
Yeah.
least try. But some people feel like I'm so up here that they would have to try so hard they wouldn't even like reach me. So
I
they just be like,
agree.
I'm not gonna try nothing at all. So they stay here rather
Just
than
quit.
yeah, they
Well,
quit rather than trying to do a little something.
no, actually, they actually are trying because just being with you, they're a lot further than they used to be. But
Mm.
to you, it's still not impressive.
How is that
So
trying?
let's just say the person
How is that
went,
trying?
but I'm just
Being with
about
me
to.
is not a try.
No. But
That's
let's just
something
say
that's
before
a
you,
gift.
the person was like
It's a gift.
It's a
making.
I
gift.
love it.
Let,
I say that in the most humblest way because anytime I come in someone's life, I'm a blessing.
but listen to what I'm about to tell you. Let's say somebody's with you and they were making $20 an hour.
Yeah.
You got with them, you like, that ain't no money. I'm gonna show you how to do this. So
Mhm.
they get into what you're doing or whatever,
Mhm.
but now they're making $40 an hour.
Mhm.
So the 40 to you is nothing. You like,
I'm
what's
not. I'm not that
no, no,
girl.
no. But you unnoticingly you might not see it. But to them, they're like, damn, I went from 20 to
Doubled
40.
up.
I'm not that girl though. Is what I'm trying to say. I'm not that girl. I notice. I notice. But here's the problem. The problem is you decide to show up to work 2 days out the week instead of the 5 days you were scheduled. You lack consistency, and in most times, I notice the lack of consistency.
Can I play something for you real quick?
Sure, play
I
something for
want to
me.
play something for you, Enrico, and tell
Sure.
me what you guys think about this.
I think everybody should be an entrepreneur. I actually think only a third of the people can handle what it takes because it is a really hard gig. People try to make it exciting. Running a business it's hard as hell, and not everybody wants to sacrifice the lifestyle requirement to do it. You're giving up a lot. I mean, you're not going to hit all those soccer games on the weekend. You're not going to go to the family picnic. You're going to miss a lot of stuff in your young kids' lives because you're just working, because your competitor's working that way.
Mhm.
I think it's a sacrifice. I don't think everybody should.
Yeah, I don't sleep at night because of that.
Mm. Okay.
So why would somebody want that burden?
That's cool. Then, I mean, at the end of the day, you knew what it was when you signed up to be in this relationship.
So if you were someone
Mhm.
and you want them to be super successful, I'm asking you a question.
Mhm.
Let's say you with this guy or this person, non-gender matters. Let's call the person M, like money. But
Okay. And like money. Okay.
M is with you, but M is like, yo, look, I'm just gonna get a job.
Mhm.
I love you.
Mhm.
I want to be with you.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna get a job.
Mhm.
You do what you do.
Mhm.
I'm gonna work at Amazon, whatever
Mhm.
it is, and we're gonna be happy.
Okay.
Is that a problem?
No, it's not a problem for me.
It's a problem for them. Because like what ends up happening is and we can paint the fairy tale picture, but 9 times out of 10 it's never gonna happen.
Uh-huh.
Where somebody's gonna say, I'm gonna get a job and my partner is gonna, have a free life.
Mhm.
By free life I mean like free from time um cons- excuse me, time constraints
Mhm.
and make 3 times the amount of money I'm making.
Mhm.
Maybe 5.
Mhm.
Right? So like
Mhm.
if I'm with a girl, right? And let's say I'm with a girl and she's making $1 million a year. And I'm like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna just work and be some type of office job,
Mhm.
right? And make $25 an hour.
Mhm.
But the problem that happens is eventually, we gotta celebrate you over and over and over and over and over again.
Mm.
And we not celebrating me
What do you
ever
mean?
because like I don't have no real accolades coming in. So like if you like, hey, listen, I just got a movie gig.
Mhm.
Oh, whoa, let's celebrate.
Yeah.
Movie gig ends. Hey, I just got another movie gig.
Yeah.
Oh, boom, boom. Oh, guess what? I got a tour. Oh, guess what? I got this. And it's like, wow, like
Much.
you're doing so much, and then people self-reflect and then
Yeah.
self-destroy,
Oh yeah.
right? Or self-destruct.
And that might not
Because
even be your fault.
it's just
That's their
natural.
own
Yeah.
that's their own demon inside making them feel like they're not doing enough. Because I'm very romantic. Like I like to do romantic things and stuff like that. But my issue for me and most of my relationships, it wasn't even if somebody said, I want to get a regular job, at least I see you doing something. For me, the issue is I'm out here hustling, I'm out here working, And how do I, as a woman, feel like I can respect you when I come home and see you in the same place I left you in? You're in bed, or you're just around the house chilling. And I don't even see certain things done around the house on a consistent basis. Maybe every once in a while you might decide to clean up, but I still have to pay for maids. Maybe every once in a while you might decide that you want to cook a meal, but at the end of the day, I still have a person that I hire as a house manager to cook meals. I start to resent you.
It's like, what are you here for?
Yes, I
What,
start to
like-
resent you because it's like, yo, like at least I could understand you being tired if you was at work all day, but I don't understand how you're even tired if you weren't doing the same. Like you weren't, you don't have a job. You're at home.
Waiting to have sex with you.
What?
Waiting.
That ain't no daggone job. Like no, I'm
No,
sorry.
not like it's a job, but I just want us to have sex and
And that's cool, but that still goes into what I said, which is it's okay if you don't want to do. I'm not here to force anybody to do what it is that I'm doing, but I'm here to say that you have to at least have something that you're doing every day. And sitting on your ass at home while I'm out grinding and doing what I'm doing is not going to make me respect you. If anything, I'm going to resent you and I'm going to lose respect for you.
So can I ask you another question?
Yeah.
So let's say hypothetically, both of you guys, right?
Mhm.
You and Rico. Rico, you got this girl. She don't do shit. She don't do
She's
nothing.
not my girl.
Right? And you got this Z.
I
No.
Can't do
Imagine
it.
she
No,
living
no.
with you.
Z.
She at the
Z.
house.
And you got the person, your person, they don't do shit.
Uh-huh.
And they're both trust fund babies.
And you know what?
Trust fund heavy babies.
Okay.
They just don't want to do nothing.
I
Are you
can't.
as turned off?
Mhm.
Trust fund babies, meaning that their parents left them a trust fund.
Mhm.
They're set for the rest of their life.
Mhm.
And probably their kids are set for the rest of their life.
That's it.
They don't do shit.
No, I'm not as turned off.
Hmm?
I'm not. I'm not as turned off. I become more turned off when I have to, like I said, I have to get out here and grind.
Okay.
And I have to literally pay for everything. I can't look forward to being treated to lunch not once. Like, do you know how that feels? For me to have to give you money so you can fake treat me to lunch? Like, come on, like I'm being like serious. I'm being honest. Like, this is dead. I just went through this. Like, I'm not playing.
Yo.
Like, I have to cash app you so that way you could fake treat me to lunch. I have to cash app you so you could buy me something like my own. Like, come on, man.
You spending my money on me.
Yes. But I have to be like, oh, babe, thank you for the flowers. Oh my gosh. And I know I just cashed app you the money. Like I'm literally living a fairy tale because I don't want to make you feel bad. Like eventually it wears on anybody after a while, knowing that the reason you treated me to lunch today was because I gave you bread.
That's wild as hell. But you know what? It's so funny because it's
the
so true.
truth, though.
But
It's the truth.
but
Y'all
I'm-
all laughing, but I'm being
Yo,
dead serious.
yo, wait, Z.
I be trying to
Can
look
I tell you
past the
something?
fact when people don't have it, but it's like, dang, if you're not even consistent, how much looking past can I keep looking?
Look-
Like, dang, you want me to be Stevie Wonder? Like, I can't be blind like shit. Like, I'm trying.
What if the lunch was special?
Fuck the special.
Listen, it could be special all it want to be. After the first maybe 5 times, all right, it's special because I gave you money and instead of spending it on yourself, you spent it on me. That's nice. I appreciate that you spent my own money on me instead of yourself. That's cool. But when does it come a point where it's like, all right, dang, like I need you to at least be consistent with working with me if we're working together so that way I don't have to keep, like how you said, treating you like a kid. Like it becomes a turnoff when you gotta keep, did you do this? Did you do that? Can you do this? Can you do that? Why you still didn't do this? Can you come on? Can you get on top? Like, come on. Like it becomes a turnoff. Coochie dry.
Nobody wants to micromanage their
No.
partner.
No.
You said coochie
Especially
dry?
when you're not working. Yes, my coochie is dry at this point. I don't want to have sex. I don't want to be touched. I'm turned off by you. Everything you're doing is making me pissed off at this point because it's like, damn. Like shit.
I've
Like,
heard that very commonly. Women say that they can't, that literally that pussy cannot get wet.
no. When you're the only one that's
when you're the
concerned about
only one
bills,
doing, when they got bills and you're not taking
Yes.
care of them, I've heard
and y'all
women say
live
like,
together,
just-
and
they're
you're the
like,
only one. Like when y'all live together, it's like when you live separate. Okay, fine, that's on you. But when y'all live together and you're the only one that's concerned about when the bills are due and how much you have to pay them, it's a turn off.
That's how I feel as a man. That's why I don't get all the other generations that was doing that. I could never.
Like imagine you got a pretty fine ass girl that's at
Ooh.
home and she sucked the hell out of you. She fuck you mad good. And every month it's like, all right, maybe you might let her get away with it for like 60 days,
Yep.
90 if she's really doing a good job. But after that, it's like, all right, girl, like come on. Like,
well, capable
gosh.
capable people, right? Capable people will keep on giving out until they realize they're giving out to a liability, however
Yes.
long that is.
And then on top of
You know
that,
what I'm
mix
saying?
that with arguments. You got the nerve to argue with me and you broke? You need to be my peace, man. You need to be my peace. The last thing I want to hear is a word from you. I need peace. You're broke and you providing chaos? No. I'm sorry. You can't be, you got to pick a struggle. You're already struggling in one department. Don't make it all.
Yo,
Please. I'm
You-
I'm serious. I need you to pick a struggle. Do not be broke and arguing.
I'm gonna add you to my group chat because you can relate to us.
Yes.
You can relate to us.
Like, I need you to be peaceful. At the end of the day, if you're not bringing nothing to the table on a consistent basis, please be peace. Just be peace. At the bare minimum, bring peace.
But so to go back to your question, a trust fund baby will turn me off. I could not do it. Like
Why?
because I'm attracted to people. I'm attracted to capabilities. What are you capable of? That's what I'm attracted to. I don't care about what you possess. Anybody could get a handout. You feel me? And because you could purchase certain things with the handout, I'm going to be like, oh, okay, cool. But when I look at you and I be like, who are you? I'm like, you're a bum with money. That's all you are. It's really just a bum with money.
From a male perspective,
Mm.
a man perspective, from a woman perspective, it's so
It's
different.
different. Yeah.
I just noticed that how different
Yeah.
from a woman, and it's fair.
Because you gotta think about it. First of
I
all,
want
the
you
trust
say
fund's
this
gonna
from
run
your
out.
perspective, because if I had the same mindset as you, I would be like, okay, I understand where you're coming from, regardless. But just for me, like after every relationship I've been in, always having to feel like I had to be the man. It's like, dang, like, can I finally get some peace around here where I don't have to be the only one concerned about how we're gonna create generational wealth around here? That's my end goal, generational wealth. So if you are a trust fund baby, cool. Let me get some of that money and put it in investments where we can have generational wealth for our offspring.
For more generations.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's where I'm at.
Because you're a brain.
Yes, because guess what? You can sit here and do whatever. That's fine. We're gonna have fun. Let me take my money and let me have some of your money, and I'm gonna do the investing. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna do the investing as long as I can have fun with you and you got some money to bring to the table. I could do what you don't do.
But
I
you
can
know
do
what
that.
happens? Like, well, you got kids. Well,
I have a daughter.
kid, a
Mhm.
kid, right?
Mhm.
So when I believe when you have a child, I mean, this is what really, really hit me. I already believed it, but now it's even more
Mhm.
so. It's like if I die today, can my partner teach my child? And most often, somebody who's lazy can't teach you anything. You're actually already installing lazy behavior in your child on a day-to-day basis when you're not doing anything. At
I
some
look
point,
to teach my partner though. I look to
Yeah.
teach my partner. I look to also keep my circle of people that I have around, like the godparents, to follow certain
Yeah.
like things. Any person I'm making a godparent, they're gonna be smart enough to make sure that the things that I am not around to do, God willing, they're able to handle.
do that,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? They're able to teach.
yeah,
how
but
to
I'm
keep
saying
the
like,
wealth
God
of the
forbid,
family.
let's say you're dating a bum,
Mm-hmm.
right?
A bum without money or a bum with money?
Both,
Okay.
right? And God forbid,
Mm-hmm.
you're gone. You go back home.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And if you're married, your kid is left with that person.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's like the godparents, everybody's gonna start to possibly despise this person. Like, yo, like, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Like, the thing is, I feel like for you to do nothing in life, you must feel like you are nothing. His dad started going super downhill, with
Mhm.
his whole life, and he's like,
That was his support.
but the thing is, ask me what he does as a 30-year-old man.
What?
He can't keep a job. It's like that's why it's so important that it doesn't matter about what you have,
Mm-hmm.
because if you are really learning from the other, like my daughter, right? I posted it on my Instagram yesterday or 2 days ago.
Mhm.
I'm sitting there, I got my hand in my pocket,
Mhm.
right? I'm watching TV, I'm laying down. She comes and sits down, and she sits there with her hand in her pocket.
Oh.
You feel me? So
Yeah.
it's these kids are.
Can't buy those
Maybe
moments.
follow
You
you.
can't.
Can't buy those
But
moments.
Yeah.
imagine if you're
You
buying me
recorded-
being lazy.
You
Like-
recorded that moment?
No, I got a picture of it.
Aw,
Yeah, I got a picture of it.
yeah.
But like, those are the things. It's like, yo, like,
Yeah.
I hear all the time, like, yo, your daughter wants to be just like you.
Yes.
Well, guess what? I'm a great role model when it comes to work.
Yeah.
I'm a great role model when it comes to discipline and principle. Now, if you have somebody who doesn't have those things,
Yeah.
that child is going most likely implement it with or without, and especially If you the one grinding,
Yeah.
now you got a bum, a lazy person at home with the kid. What do you think the kid's learning more from?
But grinding is like we have to, like, at least I try to
Yeah.
think of it in a sense like,
Yeah.
you know, the number 7% of people in America.
My favorite number. I love 7.
7% of people in America make over $500,000 a year. 7%. Do you know what that means? That means 93% of people don't.
Yeah.
Yikes, that's a lot.
Right? And
That's
fairly,
everybody.
$500,000 is a lot of money relatively, but no matter how it is, it's still like $40,000 a month, which is $10,000 a week almost. So it's just really a lot of money. It's a decent amount of money, right? I look at it, when you're an earner and you're in a relationship, I'm not asking you to join the 7% club. Do you know how hard it is to
Yo,
be in
the
the
13.
7% club?
That's why it's very crucial that you take your time, which I'm learning now, to pick someone and make sure that you're picking the right person
It's
that's
very
willing to take that
difficult.
journey with you.
You're in the 7% club. So I read this thing, or I saw this thing on Instagram the other day, and I really think this is an interesting conversation. I would love to hear your take on it. It said that no man, or woman in this scenario, no man wants to take care of a woman that he has to share.
Of course not. Wait, whoa, what?
So what happens is, just think about this for a second, right? There's some type of possessiveness that's attached when you're taking care of somebody, I think. Right? There's a possessiveness that becomes there.
Okay.
Because you don't even want to know the inkling that person could be cheating on you.
Hell no.
Because you like, I'm taking care of you,
Yes.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah,
got the
but
nerves to
Yes.
fucking cheat?
Yo.
That's what I'm saying.
Yo.
You
So
see these jeans? I bought them. What does that mean? I put them on and I take them off. But if somebody walk into my house and put my jeans on, we have an issue.
Yeah.
Because I purchased it.
Yeah.
correct.
See, and I agree. So I believe this. When a man is taking care, or a person,
Yeah, a person.
when a person, a man or a woman, is taking care of somebody and they're covering all the expenses, they're only doing that for two things:
Right.
loyalty
Yes.
and partially obedience.
Or
You
reward.
think so?
Yeah.
Or reward.
Oh my
You
Or
need
God.
to be
reward.
obedient.
Wait. Give me the
Or
obedience tip.
rewarding.
Give me the obedience tip.
No, that's the reward, is the obedience and the loyalty.
No, give me the obedience tip
No.
on what you're talking about. Because some
Yeah.
people will say, like, what you even saying the word obedience, like, I'm not a dog, I'm not this. Like, you can't make me listen. Like,
There's a hierarchy in this household, and
see,
and regardless,
people be thinking I'm bugging when I
yeah, I'm already. Listen, I'm not saying you're a dictator,
no.
but you need to be.
Dictatorship, I get. But I was.
A certain level of respect need to go around these parts.
This is like listen.
A certain level of respect.
Yeah,
But like honestly, a
understand
certain
your
level of respect,
understand your position. You
period.
feel me? Like what are we talking about?
Because at the end of the
'Cause
day,
you're a
let's
high
just be
earner.
real, right?
No, because I'm
Let's
the
be
earner.
real. Let's talk
So let's
real.
just imagine, right? Let's just say in the relationship, if your woman was the breadwinner and y'all wasn't making no bread,
I play my part.
would you stress her out and be arguing with her every time she come home?
Hell no.
Because she's taking care of everything, right or wrong? Are you gonna try to as much to be her peace as possible, or are you gonna be
I'm her
stressing her
peace.
out?
I am.
I'm not a yes man, but I'm her piece.
So what is her peace meaning? What does her peace mean versus being her yes man? Tell me what the difference is for you.
You just gotta have her best interest at heart.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it. If she's on some dumb shit, I'm be like, chill.
You're
Okay.
bugging. Yeah.
Don't do that.
Okay.
Chill with that.
Okay.
If you're doing dumb shit, I'm gonna check you.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna keep the peace.
Okay.
But if you're gonna do dumb shit because you think you're the earner,
Yeah.
we're not gonna go there.
Okay.
All right. But I'm gonna be your piece.
Yeah.
But my best interest, I'm gonna keep your best interest at heart. Because I
Okay.
respect the fact of how you taking care of me.
Okay.
I love the fact that you doing this for me.
Yeah.
So I'm going to keep your best interest at heart.
Okay.
But if you get on some dumb shit,
Yeah.
I'm gonna check you.
I'm gonna check you.
What about you?
With the same thing. I agree. Like, because a yes man is like, hey, let's go travel to Dubai. And I'm like, all right, cool. But we both know that you got a booking in 2 days
Mm-hmm.
and you're gonna miss out on that booking.
Yeah.
That you may not see where there's a longevity in
Mhm.
that, but I might, right? So a yes man's gonna say, forget the booking. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm just down for the ride.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do,
Yeah.
let's go.
Yeah.
Somebody who has your best interest at heart,
Yeah.
that is not the breadwinner,
Yeah.
is gonna say, hold on, let's rethink this. You got such and such and such and such and such and such.
And then you're
We
gonna be
should
like, well, it's
probably
my
do
money.
this
I
and
want to
not
go
do
to
that.
Dubai. I'm be like, it doesn't work like
I
that.
definitely had that for sure, and I kind of got mad because for
Wait,
me,
which one?
yes, like a person that was just down for the ride.
Okay.
Meaning, like, all right, cool. I'm making the money. I know we got to do this. I know we got to do that. But because I get so excited, and I'm like, at times I'm like caught up. Plus, I have ADHD and ADD. So like, sometimes I'll be so excited, I'm like caught up, and I'm like, all right, let's do this, let's do that. And they're like, yeah, let's do this, let's do that. Then we get out there, and I'm like, fuck. I'm like, shit, I had this to do. And they're like, yeah, I know. Why you didn't remind? Like, what you mean? Yeah, you know why you didn't remind me? Why you didn't say? Why? Because you say you want the. Are you serious right now?
Yo.
They're like, yeah, but you knew you had to do it too. I forgot, my nigga, when I got caught up trying to get excited about doing this. You telling me right now you knew. They're like, well, I thought you just said, fuck it. Like, no. Like,
But you know what? And I'm only playing devil's advocate, even though I'm 100% with you.
yeah.
Sometimes it might be hard to check the breadwinner. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Nonetheless, if you're the man, you're the man.
hey, listen, I'm the man. You hear
That's
me?
what I'm trying to say. Are you the man or are you wearing the
no.
drawers? Which one you wearing?
With
You
or
wearing the
without the
panties or you
money,
wearing the
yeah.
drawers?
I'm wearing the drawers regardless how much
Whether or
money she
not
wear.
your
Yeah.
financial situation, you still, you know what I'm saying? If you got your partner's best interest in heart, no matter what, you at least can say something. Whether or not they choose to listen, at least you said it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's I don't know, because it's just like, you know.
I look at your money as my money anyways.
And that's
So
all I be wanting. I be wanting
like-
that. Like, I want you to feel like, all right, this is ours together. All right, cool. I care about making sure this is getting done with it. This is getting done with it. This is getting done with it. Like, that's how you can be an asset with no money.
Mhm.
Knowing, okay, you have this money. Let's make sure. I've been reading. I've been doing this research. Okay, I know that we could multiply this amount of money with this little bit of money, and we could. So now you're an asset to me because you're showing me how to invest my money
To make moves.
and make more money with it. So whereas I'm busy creating content, you're busy being a bookworm. You're busy studying. You're busy doing the things I don't have time to do. So that way you can take this money, invest it, and make more money with it. I'll date someone broke with that type of mindset in a heartbeat
Okay.
because you know how to make me money.
Because they won't be broke for long.
No.
Yeah.
And that's why I would keep you around. I don't care if you don't have nothing because you're not going to always have nothing. You're going to have a lot. You just needed someone to help like me put you in position. And now you put us in a position. And that's why I'm going to be loyal to you and you're going to be loyal to me.
I was just gonna ask if, like, you know, you have that availability open, that option. Like, where can I put that application?
Oh, yeah, because I'm single as hell.
Do you prefer
So,
to be single? You like to be single?
I don't prefer to be single. I actually used to be the person that had a mindset like I want to have kids, I want to get married, I want to do this, I want to do that. But now that I've just done this relationship that I was just in, I'm just kind of in the mindset where it's like I'm kind of like a little bit like
Jaded?
yeah, jaded, and I don't trust because I had a person like I said I had two, 4. How many? Let me see. I had like 4 people tattoo my name on them.
Damn. 5.
So you got that thing, yes, that thing is thinking. But yeah, so yeah, I had like about I think mine is 4. Yeah.
Do you think that women struggle with success?
What do you mean?
I mean, it's very common knowledge that they say women struggle with success when it comes to relationships. Successful women have the
relationship.
Yeah.
Oh
hardest
yes.
time.
Oh yes.
They say successful women have the hardest time in relationships.
You know how many pretty, bad, successful women I see that are single
Mhm.
that be in relationships, and then next thing you know, you see them take all the pictures of their page and they're single again. Like on the low, they don't even make no announcement about it. They just like, oh wow, she's single again. And they just they out here promoting their new book or they new whatever. Like nothing just happened. Like we didn't just see them take the ring off. Like I'm like, hold on, sis, I just seen you a few days ago with the ring. Where's it at? Like, and they just move on. They just gotten so used to it. I'm getting there. I'm at that point now where I'm just like, I'm cool.
Is it high
I'm
expectations?
trying to figure out why. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why.
Because with the success, like I feel like, all right, so here's another thing. Most successful women, we love to deal with someone that has a lot of availability and a lot of time to be able to be with us because we're very busy, to cater to us, to give us the things we need. AKA, most of the time when people are like that, they don't really have nothing going for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's for a reason. They're able to love bomb you. They're able to give you all that love and intimacy and all the things that you've been wanting and yearning for all that time because they have nothing going on at all. But
Right.
then after the smoke clears and you realize, wow, I've been dating someone that has nothing going on. And now I'm starting to like put the pieces to the puzzle together of I'm trying to get them to have something going on, but This is just their personality. They don't want to have anything going on. Then that's when the problems come because it's like, dang, like I'm dealing with a whole life bum. I'm dealing with a whole life person that doesn't have any ambition or goals and is not a hustler. So then that's when you're like, dang, like I can't do this. Like I'm the only one hustling in this relationship and I'm getting turned off by seeing someone that I have to treat like a child and drag. It gets tiring. I'm already trying to push myself every day. Now I got to try to push you.
Now, what could you date? So I'm not saying that you haven't. Maybe you have, and maybe you know. Could you date somebody at the same level with less availability than you?
I never tried.
Hmm.
Anybody I've ever dated, I always had more money than.
But is there a reason? Do you have like a savior thing?
Savior
think so.
complex.
I think so. I think that
Not wrong with a savior complex, but something wrong with it. Get it? Like,
I
Yeah.
think so. Like I be like,
What's
I
wrong
can
with it when
help
you know that's not what you really
Yeah.
want?
I've always had that thing where it's like I can help you, and it feels good at first because it's like, oh, okay, I can help you, but then once you realize they don't be helped, that's when it really kicks in. Like, oh, you never really wanted to be helped. You're happy in your poverty.
I don't.
Yeah, it's like charity work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're happy being where you are. You're happy. Like you're not ready to grow yet. You're not ready to do the work to get to where you need to be. You think you are because you see me and you see all the things I've achieved and you like enjoying these things with me, but you don't want to put a nickel in that quarter to earn anything.
So you have a lot of friends. I'm assuming, I don't know,
Mhm.
that are doing pretty well for themselves,
Mhm.
right? Guys and girls, right?
Mhm.
Whatever preference. You never found one of them attractive, or you never found one of their like mindsets attractive to be like, yo, let's give this a shot.
Homegirls, you mean? My
Like,
homegirls?
no. Like, I mean, like, people, like
Successful people.
successful.
Guys?
Yeah, like you're in the
No.
rooms with them. No.
No.
So what about them turned you off?
Just seeing how they think in terms of when it comes to relationships, dating people and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm cool.
They're not respectful women.
No.
Well, why would they?
Wow, what? See, exactly. That right there, that mentality right there is why I'm like, yeah, no, I'm cool. I'm gonna be on my hot girl stuff this summer, having fun, being to myself, buying everything I want to buy, investing in everything I want to invest in, doing everything I can because I'm blessed enough to have the free time to do so. To
But you
invest in
want to
myself.
fall in love.
No, I don't. I'm cool off of that now. I'm cool. I literally this last relationship really made me feel like I don't want to fall in love anymore. I don't feel like love is real anymore.
What do you mean?
I feel like love is circumstantial. Love is based upon circumstances, except for the love of a mother and the love of a child. Love is circumstantial. It is based on the circumstances of what it is that that person can do for you, how they can make you feel, or vice versa. It is not real. The minute that y'all stop being in a relationship and they no longer can satisfy whatever circumstances that they were satisfying before, you no longer give them that same person that they had before, which is why I feel like it's circumstantial. Like it's fake. It's a facade. It's all smoke and mirrors.
I
Well,
mean, it's conditional.
Yeah.
I think that
Conditional.
I don't
if it's
think
a friendship, if it started as a friendship and then it morphed into a relationship and it ended at a friendship, then I think that's a good transition of love, in my opinion.
Mhm.
Because I saw a
A lot of people
comment.
rush into stuff nowadays, so it doesn't really take like they don't take the time. I mean, I'm guilty for rushing. I rushed and got love bombed and was like, oh shit.
You got love bombed,
I did. I got love bombed.
but you loved it.
That's terrible. I don't like love bombers.
Have you been love bombed?
I don't love bomb me. It turns me off.
Oh, but
Yeah.
have you been love bombed?
I mean, if it was, I stiff armed it.
You did?
Yeah, I don't engage in that
You
fire.
seem like that type. Like you like,
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like that. It's
Too
too
much.
fast. You tell
It's
me you
too
love me.
much.
Like
Yeah,
what?
it's too much.
You here too? You. I don't like when people. I can't trust you if you start abandoning your own priorities and you just met me for me.
And that's where I should have. I should next time. I'm gonna call you if
Shit,
there's a
call
next
me.
time.
You have my number.
I
You know what
should
I'm
have
saying?
because that's where I messed up.
Because that
After
means like
4 days,
after 4 days, what?
you know what? After 4 days, I should have been like, yeah, now something ain't right.
You can't do that.
You quick check job after 4 days and knowing me something ain't right.
You got.
I'm still working, and I knew you for like what, a year now?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You keep throwing your little shot, Rico.
I'm just saying.
Rico, I think you fine. You better stop.
Welcome back.
Rico. Yes. Maybe I might give that a try on some friendship shit. We could be friends and go outside this summer and have a little
No
fun every once in
benefits?
a while. Nah, I'm celibate. I'm not giving no benefits out.
I don't get the celibate thing. Is it? How do you spell it? Celibate,
You know
celibate.
what it is?
I don't even know
You
what
gotta
it is.
sell a bit.
I'm gonna
You-
I'm I'm a demisexual.
I know.
You know that.
Yeah, but you
Demi?
also have
Demi?
to.
So you like
yeah.
brain?
No, that's sapiosexual.
Oh, what's
So
Demi?
it's like I'm very much into emotions. Like the love bombing stuff really does it for me. So like for me,
Oh.
but I'm a sapiosexual too. I love a person that's smart because it makes me feel safe. Like I can like trust you. I can trust that what you're saying, like you can take care of me. Like the things that I might not know, you know.
Mhm.
But I don't like a person that is demeaning with their smarts. Meaning like you try to make me feel like I'm stupid. Like I don't like I'm very humble.
Yeah, ignorant.
Yeah, I'm very humble. And I'm not the type of person to act like I know something if I don't. But what I don't like is a person that knows something and then they try to be like on some like, oh, you didn't know that? How you don't know that? Like,
No, that's
I
not
don't know.
cool.
What you mean? Because I don't know.
That's not cool.
Like,
Yeah, I
don't
don't
know
like
that.
that either. I don't like
No,
that.
that's not
Like
cool.
your smarts become a turn off to me when you act like that.
I mean, I act like that only if you give me real reason.
Yeah. But
Like,
for the
yo,
most part,
you just drove the car. How don't you know that? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
yeah. But for someone that's humble and it's like, oh no, I didn't know that. Like teach me, tell me. And you teaching it, but the your tonality is like you're annoyed.
like you're
and it's
talking,
like,
yeah.
you're talking down. Like, I don't like that. Cause then it'll make me feel like I don't want to learn nothing from you.
But like, why? I would never be a demisexual ever.
Why? You don't like emotional? Like emotions and stuff like that?
Emotion is that's your smoke and
dangerous.
mirrors. That's
You're
all.
right.
That's temporary.
You
I
might need
wouldn't
to turn
mo-
that off
Yeah.
then. I do need to turn that off.
Well, there's a
I need to
thing.
turn it off.
Well,
I need to
well,
look.
no,
I have to turn
well,
it
not
off.
turn it off, but I'm looking for something because I want to show you something. I want to ask you a question before
like
we
you
go.
really digging into my emotions, telling me like
Well,
It's a
no,
manipulative tool. Like
Yeah.
I'm a great
Yes.
manipulator.
I used to have
and-
demisexual in my bio. It's a lot of stuff I took in my bio recently. I took my cars out of my bio. I took all my financial accomplishments, like my hotel, my houses, my everything. I took all out my bio. I don't want anybody to look to try to date me or talk to me for what I have. So I'd rather act like I have nothing now at this point. So that way people are curious about, oh, she seems like a cool person. Like, actually get curious about who I am, not about what you see in my on my Instagram. Like, oh, she got this, she got that, she got that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna talk to her. Yeah, no, I'm cool. I want you to think I got nothing. So that way, if you're talking to me, you're coming to me from a genuine place, and I actually think or know that you are interested in me.
yeah,
You
no.
know, imagine if on your page you had all your jewelry, you had.
Well, I
all
don't got Lamborghinis and shit. So
I know, but I'm just saying, imagine if you did though. Like if you had Lamborghinis and G-Wagons like I have, like if you had all that and you were like posting it, you would have to wonder, like, does this bitch really like me or does she like
Nah, I would, but like this is what I'm saying. Like certain things, you got to be able to read the person that you're dating, and sometimes you got to
people are really
understand.
manipulative. Sometimes they're really unreadable when they are like
Nah, you know. Here's the thing, you when I believe because I've messed with a lot of successful women,
Mhm.
and it's easy when you mess with a successful woman because all you have to do is be what she think it is.
that is true.
What you mean?
Because usually successful women get their way, right? So
Mhm.
it's like, all right, give them their way. And then if they if I give you the way, I'm not really giving you fully me anyways. I'm just giving you what you fiend, not you, but they
Mhm.
fiend for the accomplishment. So you want to accomplish getting this part of your life filled. If you love emotions, you want a person who might love bomb because now I filled that one piece and now I got all the other pieces filled. Until you realize that it's just me playing that role.
Yeah.
You know, so I
I
think
think
you
that's
guys,
what was done to me recently.
yeah.
Like I was definitely like
You
manipulated.
said, well,
Yeah.
if I quit my job after 4 days and I met you, I ain't even really
Yeah.
we ain't even dating.
Yeah.
But I
My
have a
mind was
question.
premeditated.
Yeah. That I
Z-
was gonna like
Yeah.
manipulate the fuck out of you.
I was gonna do whatever necessary
to secure that.
Well,
to
for,
secure the bag.
for you, here's the thing, right?
You know what the crazy part about
I'm
it?
not
They
mad at
didn't
it though,
ask-
cause
they
you know
didn't
what I'm
ask me
saying.
for nothing though. Like they asked me for like they used to be. How do I explain it? You know the person that'd be like, "Well, I didn't ask you for that." That was the thing that they were really good at. Like, "Oh, I didn't ask you for that."
Yeah,
But
to
you
make
damn
you
sure
to
took it,
shame
though.
you, to kind of shame
But
you.
you kept taking it though. You ain't never not
No,
once
but-
say no.
Nah, I would ask. I'm gonna ask her.
No,
I mean, at least you asked. But they was kind of more slick with their ways. So that's what kind of tricked
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
here's the thing, right? So we were doing a study. We're
Mhm.
trying to figure something out, and I think this may be connected, right?
Okay.
We were saying, you know how sometimes people be in the streets young, and then something happens, somebody pulls a weapon out, and they hurt somebody,
Okay.
and then that person now when they get in trouble and they're crying in court, they're like, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry." So this guy came up with a theory. It was like it's called emotional intelligence.
Mhm.
It says emotional intelligence is more important than IQ. It's more important than smarts. It's more important than anything.
Mhm.
So I looked more into it, and people who have emotional intelligence they are the masters of relationships because
Manipulators.
they could do anything to you. So it's an actual theory. Like if I have emotional intelligence, right? And like I'm a master at emotional intelligence, I said, right? And I know you suffer from shame or you suffer from guilt, right? So if I say something to you like, you always got to do that, I know I'm going to trigger your guilt. So anytime I want something from you, you're like a button. You're like a plaything for me. I could press that guilt button anytime that I want. And just off of guilt, I'm going to make you do something,
You
right?
said it's called. Wait, you said
It's called emotional
I
intelligence.
think that's what my ex
It's
was.
higher than IQ because it's almost like this, right? So let's say we go to the club.
You laughing? I'm serious because
Nah,
they used to always, you're a narcissist, you're this, you're that, and I'm like, what that? I'm a what? Like
I'm a
all these
what?
different words. and I'm like,
So for example, let's say we go to the club, right? You I'm hanging out with you. You got money, but that night you say, yo, we just gonna chill at the bar. I'm like, damn, I thought you had it like that. So I'm
now I feel
triggering
like I
your
gotta-
shame.
Yes.
So I'm triggering your shame.
I'm
I don't
controlling.
even gotta do nothing.
Yeah, no.
I already told the other people with me. Now we got bottles
What book is
tonight.
that? Let me read it.
I'll send it to you.
Yes, please.
So I already told the people with me, we getting bottles, and then you like, no, we chilling at the bar. I said, damn, you really ain't got it like you said. So now that shame kicks in,
Yeah.
you like, yo, you pulling out your Amex, you swiping your card
Yeah.
because I could trigger your shame.
Yes.
I could trigger your guilt.
I control you.
I control you completely.
Yeah.
Because I study or I have emotional intelligence, and I know you don't have a grip on your emotions.
Yeah.
That's a crazy thing.
Yeah, that's called gaslighting.
Yes. I was called that too.
Wait, you gaslight?
Yeah, I don't know. Like I'm just like all these different
She must,
terminologies.
your person must watch it at the table, whoever you was with, because we be touching them shit.
Yeah, no,
Your
like
ex-person.
yeah, we keep the X in it. But yeah, like, cause I'm like, it was just so many things, and I'm just like, I've never been called these many terminologies in my life. I'm like, it's so much stuff that I'm just like, you got me researching, and I'm like, hold on, wait, how do I not be this? How do I, because I wanna fix, and really, truly, a person that's really a narcissist, they don't want to fix nothing. They're never to blame. They never take blame for anything. That's how I
Yes.
knew I wasn't necessarily a full narcissist. Yeah, we all have narcissistic ways.
We all do.
We all do.
Yeah.
But a true person that wants to fix it is not a full narcissist. A narcissist will never take accountability, will never feel like they're to blame for anything. If I'm actually taking the time to Google and research how to be accountable, how to fix things, how to not do this, how to not do that, then there's hope.
I mean, listen, I'm not gonna take nobody's opinion that I think
Is a
beneath
manipulator?
me.
Yeah, why?
Right.
You can't do that.
Well, I don't mean
Why,
in
they
a
don't got no
financial
money?
way. No,
Okay,
I
like I
just mean
said.
like in a intelligent way,
Okay.
from
How
a
you
mental
know, though?
standpoint. Like how like, for example, and especially with when it comes to money, the problem that ends up happening is and when you have money and somebody doesn't,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of the times they take your things as bragging or
Yeah.
power, right? So like you can easily identify me as a narcissist because you think that I'm trying to you think I'm already above you.
Yes.
So then when I speak or whenever I do anything, you
I'm
think it's
being on
coming
some
from a
dictator
higher
stuff,
place.
and I'm not.
Yeah, and I'm
really
not.
just telling you. I've had that happen a lot of times where it's like, dang, like I'm really just trying to tell you something from person to person.
Yeah.
I don't even. You think about my money more than I do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not thinking about my bread. You keep thinking about my bread. I'm just thinking from a regular person's perspective, and I'm trying to have a conversation with you, but you don't even want to receive it. You would receive it better if we were friends, but because we're in a relationship and you feel like I have this so much more over you, you already go into a swinging, and I'm literally just trying to.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think, all right, real shit, your last relationship,
Yeah.
how much cash do you think you gave to this person?
I ain't even-
And what's the most you gave in one sitting? Like one send, one wire, one Zelle, whatever.
I ain't even gonna talk about that. I'm gonna just leave that one alone.
Because it's a two-part question.
I know. I'm gonna just leave that alone. I don't even want to get into that.
Well, come on, let's
Nah,
go,
man,
Z.
because it's gonna make me be upset.
It's a no judgment zone. We
Nah,
here.
I ain't gonna talk about that because
Is it more than
this is a
50,000?
setup because people gonna watch this. They gonna be like, oh, shoot. Let me try to.
No, it's not
Yeah,
a setup. No, it's not. No, it's not.
It was just put it like this. It was when
Was
I
it
sat
six
back-
figures?
No, it wasn't no 6 figures. No. It wasn't no
Okay,
6
so
figures,
now
no,
let me
thank
ask
God.
you. Now let me
Not
ask you this
that
question.
crazy, no.
Do you think they would move different if when y'all started dating,
Mhm.
maybe let's say, I don't know, the middle of y'all relationship,
Mhm.
whenever you deem, okay, this is for real, we really locked in,
Mhm.
and you say, yo, I'm about to start you off with $250,000.
Mhm.
Do you think that if you started them off with $250,000, that they would be maybe not as motivated? Do you think that they would have changed their ways and started working towards something else? Do you think
Well,
they might have
first off, I
contributed
would never
more?
do that. I would never do that. Reason why I would never do that is because unless we deem that whatever their goal is or whatever the goal is, it costs that much, I'm not doing that. Now, whatever it costs, I'm gonna do that. Like, let's say, like I said, we sit down and we talk about like, all right, what's your goals? What do you want to do? All right, let's come up with a business plan. This your business plan? This how much it costs? I'm gonna give you that.
But think about it. Do you think that I'm just, thinking, do you think that the person, if you're dating a person, somebody who is financially struggling, is dating a person who's financially well off,
Mhm.
maybe they're lazy because they just don't have the funds to do anything?
Okay.
So like if I'm saying like what happens if it was like, all right, cool, that person is still uncomfortable, that person is still in survival mode.
There's no, you can't even tell me they're lazy because they don't have the funds. Because there's so many grants and all sorts of stuff out here. And if I seen that you even tried to achieve getting one, then there's a difference. But if I see you didn't try anything,
Yeah.
like there's no way. I've seen people that are broke get to it. Like it's no way, no how that you're still not motivated to get up out of the bed.
But they're still not comfortable either. So
You
like
comfortable.
even if you fund this business,
Hmm.
I still have nothing every day. I just have a business that I have to work on.
Okay.
So like if you gave them a comfort, let's just say, I'm not saying you should. I'm just
Mhm.
saying, let's say you're like, yo, all right, cool. You want this business, you have this aspiration. All right, I'm gonna fund it, but here's also 75,000 comfort money. You have
Mhm.
75,000.
Upkeep money?
It's just comfort. So like when you wake up and you look at your account, you don't be like, damn.
I'm not doing
You know what I'm
that.
saying? Like,
Give that person an
Yeah, I'm
allowance.
not doing
or
that.
like a pickup. Cause like I'm thinking in
I'm
my
not doing
in my
that.
life,
Rick Ross said that.
I
Rick Ross said
gotta.
when he meet a girl he likes her, he deposit 100 grand in her account.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Reason, and that's crazy to
I
me.
think because you might unlock another another
Yeah,
side
no,
of them.
I'm
Because
not
they're
doing
still
that.
thinking how I'm going to eat. You feel me?
No,
Like,
They're in
not thinking
survival
how they're gonna
mode.
eat if I'm paying for everything.
but they're still, but it's you. So now it's like, how can I feed me? Right? So
You're
like,
feeding you off of what I pay for. Every time you
but that's
don't have to pull out
that's
your money or your card, I'm paying for everything.
I get that. So what I'm
If I'm
saying,
saying, babe, you want to go get your hair done? Let me know how much. I'm paying for
What Rico's
you
asking
want to go
you,
shopping?
no,
I'm
no,
paying
that's not
for
what
it.
Rico's
I know what Rico's
asking
asking
you
me. Am
is
I
like,
giving
would you
them cushion
deposit?
money?
Would you be like, yo, I'm gonna
I'm not giving
deposit
cushion
10
money.
grand in your
No,
account
I'm
for
not
you to
giving cushion
chill?
money. I'm not
you
giving
said, what is it called?
cushion.
Cushion money.
I'm not giving cushion money. And the reason why I'm not giving cushion money is because at the end of the day, I just kind of feel like I want to sit back and see see who you are, see what your characteristics are, see what you're trying to do every day. You don't need, you don't need me to give you cushion money.
Yeah,
Like,
but
I don't,
sometimes think about it like this. All right, this is just me, right?
Mhm.
If you owe me money, I have an uncomfortable thing with asking people who owe, unless I don't know you for
Mhm.
real, for real. I need my shit. You feel
Mhm.
me? But if I know you and I'm like, yo, boom, like I lend you whatever, and you owe me money, I have an uncomfortable thing asking you to pay me. I
Mhm.
would rather just take the L. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? So like, if I know that, right? For me, I would be uncomfortable asking, hey, I need money for my dreads. I need money for a shaper. I really want to buy this outfit. Can I get money for that? And
Mhm.
it's almost like I'm constantly in a child's place because I'm constantly asking for everything.
Mhm.
So if you took me out of that place for a second, like, yo, here's 50 bands. Whatever you do with it is what you do with it. If you fuck it up, you're not getting it again.
Unless we married, I'm not doing that.
Okay.
I'm not doing it. Like, and even if we are like, all right, so I was married before, right? And with my ex, like I used to, and this is why I feel like I'm not gonna do that. I had a very bad experience. I used to invest in all sorts of stuff that he wanted me to like. You need money for work. Here's the money for work. And as soon as he would get back up on his feet, he would shit on me every fucking time. And it put a bad taste in my mouth because it made me feel like this is the thanks that I get
Yeah.
for investing in you.
Triggered you.
Yes, it triggered me. So after that, I never, ever I'm never giving you nobody no cushion money. So that way you could take that cushion money. Cause I mean, look at the things that I seen.
But that's a
just told you.
trauma
Yeah.
Yes,
response.
but I just
Yeah.
told you 3 weeks and imagine if I had gave that motherfucker cushion money.
I don't think this would have happened.
You
I
tripping.
kind of agree with Rico on this.
Maybe
How you're
because
tripping.
like
A person's character, whether it's money involved or not, is their character.
no, there's a lot of friends
How
who
you figure?
there's a lot of friends who hate on their other friends simply because their other friends, they feel like their friend can pull them out the mud and they're not.
Wait, what you mean?
So like, I mean, I'm just talking about my own situation.
Okay.
You feel me? I got homies who are still very, very struggling, right?
Mhm.
Some of them that me and them are not cool anymore because to them I made enough money and I had enough resources to pull them up. But it's like really I can't pull you up. You feel me? Like you got to
Mhm.
pull yourself up.
Mhm.
But if I had, let's just say like $2 million, and like that same person was like, "Yo, can I get like 30,000?"
Mhm.
Just hypothetically speaking, and I gave him 30,000. I feel like that'd be a lot different because when you're in that circle with somebody who has the key to the door, but you still have to knock every time you're allowed in,
Mhm.
it's just gonna make you feel like you're never home. You feel me? So like,
It's
so
a dependency type
yeah,
of thing.
I'm forced to depend on you, which is
Mhm.
making me like, in a way, I'm still looking at myself like, where am I? Because I can't do nothing now. It's one thing if you gave me the key, like, yo, you could come in and out. You feel me? Here's
I'm
100,000. You
willing to
could do
give the
whatever
key,
you
but you
want.
got to work for it. I don't just give handouts.
No, I agree.
I
No,
don't give handouts.
but to build on what Rico is saying, it's almost like we're at the arcade.
Mhm.
I don't got no singles,
Mhm.
but you got like 50 singles.
Okay.
Every time I come to you, let me get $1.
Mhm.
I use it. I gotta come back. Let me get another $1.
Okay.
I use it again. Yo, let me get another. It's only $1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we know it's only $1.
That's
But
not the point.
damn, I'm asking you 100.
Times.
Yeah,
Time.
that's not the
You could
point,
just be
because my
like, yo,
whole thing is this.
here's 20 singles.
You could be a
Yeah.
user. I could have just met you at the arcade.
No, I'm
and
saying
you
we came
see
to the
I got
arcade
$50.
together.
Yeah, we come there together, but I still could have just met you. And you see I had $50, so you're gonna keep asking me for $50 versus I've known you. You've put in work in our relationship and our friendship to a point that I feel like, you know what, what's half of mine is half of yours. I'm gonna break you off out of loyalty. You've earned that. I'm not just giving that out to someone that hasn't earned that. So with my situation, like I said, where I kind of moved fast, I didn't give a person a chance really to show me loyalty, to show me that they're willing to grind with me, to show me through thick and thin.
Hmm.
So I'm not as willing to just give them versus a person that knew me before I got it and they've been with me through the mud.
Yeah.
As soon as I get on, I'm gonna give you. But it's a difference when you meet me when I'm already here.
You
Why
gotta
would
show
I
me.
just, you gotta show me something. I'm not just giving you anything. You gotta show me that you're willing to put in some work for
I-
me to give you anything.
I think that, and I'm
Okay.
just playing devil's advocate, but I'm starting to think differently because, like, I've been around. You know what I'm saying? Like my first year when I had the coat company, and not even the first 5 months,
Mhm.
right? I was dependent, right? Like if we went out to Paris, you feel me? I had their card. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? If I wanted to go shopping, I had their card. Like, you
Mhm.
know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And then at some point, I remember it was December, I said, "Yo, bro, like I'm not comfortable like this." Cause even though I can buy everything I want, I have nothing for myself.
Mhm.
So then that's when we had to orchestrate a contract. That's when I had to get, my own side of the company, my own accounts and all this extra.
Mhm.
And then my own credit cards. So
Yeah.
then I can now have the ability to grow myself.
You see what you said? A contract.
But I'm
Where's there a
saying
contract in a relationship? There
that
isn't one.
marriage, right?
Exactly. We didn't make it there.
Yeah.
So why would I give you that?
But what I'm saying is at that point in time, once I got to that point,
Mm-hmm.
it actually helped me actually think bigger rather
I
than
agree with you.
because
If
I
we
was
had made it to
asking
that
too
point,
much.
And you had your
No,
independence
I
with
agree
the
with you.
relationship.
if we had made it to that point, I was already planning on doing certain
Like
things like
think
that.
about like I'm not saying that you weren't.
Yeah.
I'm not
No,
saying
I
that you weren't.
already
Yeah.
had plans because I'm like, all right, once we're married, we're locked in.
But
So
like
I'm gonna make sure you're straight. I'm now gonna invest in you. That already was my plan. We already had those conversations. We talked about those things. What do you want to do? I already knew what they wanted to do. So I had plans on investing in them. Period.
what I'm saying is the mind of a person gets clouded when they know it doesn't matter who you're around. Sometimes it actually matters what the ability you can do for yourself. And sometimes it's like if I'm around a bunch of people who got it
Mhm.
and they're willing to share it
Mhm.
at the same time, I'm only have access to it as long as I'm here. So then it's like I'm forced to never think for myself. I got to think how to stay here. You feel
Mm.
me? Now, maybe potentially somebody that has the ability to now expand their mind because now they got cushion money,
Mhm.
right? All right, cool. I got a little bit of bread. What can I do? I know I said I wanted to do this, but now that I'm thinking clearer, not
Mhm.
out of survival, maybe option B might be a better one. You know
You
what
gotta
I'm
think about it, devil's advocate. I'm not a bank.
saying?
Like seriously, I'm not a bank. You don't just fill out an application if your credit
Yeah,
runs, you
yeah.
get that money. I'm not a bank. You got to show a person some sort of loyalty. You got to show a person
Yeah.
that you're earning,
That you're not a sucker.
that you're worth that. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
you're
you're
not.
worth that. Why
Yeah,
would,
yeah, yeah.
why would, that's like saying that anybody that has money and you start to fuck with them, like they should invest in you. You know what I'm saying? So that way you could think straight, you could think clear. Why? What do they gain from that?
Nah,
You know how many people
But in
get
a
cum?
relationship,
I'm not
I think
thinking.
he's
I'm
saying
not.
more.
But I'm not.
You
Yeah,
know how
I'm
many
not
people get
thinking
cum?
like that. Like
But
on some sucker
I'm thinking
shit.
like
No,
that
no,
because
no,
from
no.
the opposite side, you got to think about it. You know how many fly by nights could come in and you keep blessing them, keep blessing them because you want them to be able to think straight before you're out of how much money? Because you keep trying to invest in people and
No, it's a one-time thing.
Yeah, it's one time. Like,
I'm
if they fuck
saying-
up the bag, then you know.
No, I'm saying, but how many one times? Let's say the relationship don't work, and now I'm out of that money, and I'm out of this relationship, and then I do it again, and I'm out of that money, out of that relationship. Like I've done this before, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
I'm not at the point where I want to do that anymore. You gotta show me something. You gotta invest loyalty. I gotta see you actually show me that you're willing to invest in my brand for me to invest in you.
Fair.
If you can invest in my brand and show me that you're at least willing to help me succeed, then I'll invest in you. But I'm not about to just give away free money. I'm not stupid.
This is my opinion. Z. I just think that if I can get, I'm just saying, being honest, if I can say yes to an engagement, I can say yes to cushion money. That's what I'm thinking. And if I'm gonna propose to you or you're gonna propose to me, however that dynamic works out, and we can say yes, take me out of this spot too, because we already here with it.
Now look how fake that engagement was, though.
I mean, I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, I would have been out of how much money, and
but maybe
I'd have been beating ass right now.
Maybe
I'd have been beating ass right now because look, no, I'm being honest.
I'd have been beating ass.
I'm serious because look at what happened. I said yes. Yeah, you're right. I did say yes to an engagement.
Yeah.
But look how quickly they moved on, and look how I was sitting here still hurt. It was real love on my side. It wasn't real love on that side, and I would have been out of money and love.
What if somebody saying
like a double L?
What if somebody saying like, how you love me and I'm still struggling while I'm with you?
You're not struggling while you with me because I take care of everything. You don't want for nothing.
No, they want for their own.
They can have their own, but I'm not about to just give you a wad of cash until you sign that contract, aka we're married.
I'm just trying to see how far I could go.
Yeah, I know you are. I'm not